Okay, we're back in our bridge video. So we have a couple of things to do here in the drawing. So I went back to our drawing tab, and I've got our full bridge here. Notice if I go to the full bridge, it's missing the cross bracing, and our little update is orange. So that means there have been changes to the drawings or the project that have not been reflected in the drawings. So we're going to click on the update from the workspace, and it's going to bring in our changes. And we should see our cross bracing show up. Sure enough, there it is. Lovely. And then we need to go to our other sheet, and you can kind of see it up there now. And look, we have part number 6, 1 quantity cross brace. So we can't see that here, but we're going to add the cut list. Remember, this is a bill of material, BOM, from an assembly, listing all the things that are in the assembly. These are cut lists from the part studios that made these parts. Really handy to have this. This is pretty new for Onshape. When I first started doing this project, this was a lot more difficult. So we're going to insert a view, and it's going to be a new view. We're going to choose, that's not obvious here right now. It says, oh, we've got these already in here. I guess you want to drop down. It doesn't really say this is a new one, but we want that. Pick our cross brace. Now here we can pick our composite part that it has the whole cross brace. That's what we want. These are all just the parts individually, and we can bring that in here. Now it's the wrong view. I want the top view of it, so we'll switch that. Click here. Okay, I definitely want to make some changes. I want to show the parts. So I'm going to hit Escape, right click, and then I want to show hidden lines. We'll show my tabs. I want to see that I've got tabs in there. And now right click, I want to insert the cut list for the cross brace. Oh, and you know what? Before I do that, I've got too many columns, I think. No, maybe I don't. Hang on. Oh no, I've got longer names. That's why. Thought I had. If you have angle on here, you got to go back to the cut list and remove those. Okay, so here we go. We've got our. If you want to move this around, by the way, you got to click on the corner. And let's do our callouts, which nope. Oh, part of the cut list is the callout. Make sure it says cut list item. If it doesn't, pick that. Remember, we have two types of things, BOM and cut list. So we want cut list item. Now we can click on there. That's number 2. I'm not going to number that since it's identical, and you see there's quantity 2. It should be intuitive. And that's item 1, the straw. There we go. Now we have all the parts, and basically you can hand this to somebody and they could use the BOM table. Notice I only have 1 cross brace here, 2 bridge side straws, which we have here, 1 cross brace. Now you can name those differently if you have more. If you have more, you can create another sheet up here and continue on for your other cross braces. So it's going to number those pages here. So we've got our full bridge, first page. It has our full bridge. I did do a little dimensioning last time, between the last video and now. Let me just show you how to do that real quick. It's very easy. Click on the dimension tool. You've got a lot of options here. The straight dimension tool works pretty well. I did dimension the node spacing, so I just click on the center, and you get that lovely dimension. Same thing here, center to center gave me that 75. Again, you don't have to do redundant dimensioning. I really didn't need to do that second one there. Remember, I'm only doing part of the whole bridge, so you've got that. Now the cross brace doesn't really. We have all of the dimensions of these straws in the cut list. So here I'm just showing some overall dimensions of the bridge. Notice these are lined up, so I only need to do 1 there, I got my bridge width. I want to give, basically showing that I'm meeting the spec. That's the really important part of this dimension. Don't need a lot more. You don't need many more dimensions on here. One thing I am going to ask you to do is to create a dimension node. So we could add that to the bottom here. We've got some room. Let's just insert a node, insert view. I want to pick a new one, and let's go to the side, and let's just grab one of my nodes so I can give you a general idea. Let's grab this one. Here we go. And let's grab one more so I can show the notched one. You could, if you had room on your other one, you could do it on here. You could do another sheet. I'm just doing it here since I have room. Insert view. Side part studio. Okay, I need to do it again. So I want to go to the side part studio, and I want to grab one of the top nodes with a notch. Here we go. And I can make these a little bigger. So I can see the dimensions a little bit better. So let's, actually I could have done that. Escape. I want to double click on it, and we'll go 1 to 1 and make it bigger. There we go. Notice it's showing the scale on the items that don't match the sheet scale. The sheet scale is down here. So it's saying this scale is 1 to 2. So if you do things differently, it's going to show that they're different. So double click. I'm going to do 1 to 1. Now I can show a few things here that are like, how big did you make your hole here? Some people adjusted that dimension to 6.3 to make the straws fit better. This one, how wide did you make it? Well, we probably guess you made it. No, we don't know how thick you made it, so we'll do that. There we go. What were your straw tab thickness width? And what were your straw tab lengths? Again, only need one of each if you used all the same. So that gives you a little bit more information about the nodes. Sure, we could do the diameter of the outside. That's going to be the same there. So it's pretty much fully dimensioned. Everything else we can get from the bill of material or the cut list. So that's going to give you your complete, I believe that's your complete drawing set. Basically everything someone would need. Of course they're going to need the Kirimoto export, right? They can't do everything, but this gives someone an idea. Oh, they're building your bridge. Wow, your straws are fitting really tight. Oh, I see you use 6.2 instead of 6.3. Or your nodes, oh, I use 4.40 and they're really loose, so maybe we'll change that. So this would be something you would use to kind of validate the design. Someone else might be building this and they want to know. So that's what we have. So sheet 2 then would have our person who's cutting these straws out. They're going to know, they can number these, and you can reference these when you assemble it. So these give you lots of tools for that. All right, that ends our cross bracing video. We've got our cross brace, we've got our drawings that include everything all ready for you.